Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to be going over some replays, and I'm going to show you like a couple combos, one card combos that you can do to turbo out the Rhongo. This is obviously like without the Ryzel stuff. This is just pure Gaga, Utopia, so on. I think this deck could probably like turbo out the Rhongo easier than the Ryzel deck, but competitively, I think they're both very powerful. This also like has access to like Omni Negates and you can play hand traps. So I'm kind of like leaning towards the fact that this is slightly better. But that's because I've been playing this a lot more than Ryzel. Um, Another thing is that I did make like some changes to the deck. Like you can see, I added another Utopia Ray, I added another Future's Exile, because you're not always gonna go into Rhongo, or you're not always gonna be able to because of the opponent hand traps you or stops a certain play. You're not gonna be able to summon this. So instead, you can like put up, Zexel plus Utopia Ray plus the equipped ZW Pegasus, which is like negates. This works like Ryzel Cross, so it negates on the resolution. And then you have like a targeting negate with this. And then this is also like take control and protects everything from like targeting. And then like it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and it's gonna be huge as well. And I did add the Zeus. So Zeus cost 20, I believe. So I took out the second call by for Zeus. You can actually just like get rid of Zeus and play the second call by if you want. Or you can like cut two of the Charmies. Actually, no, this is 14. So 17, 18. So you'd have to probably cut a Charmy plus a Nib plus Astral Karibo if you want to play this. Because this is 10, this is 3, and this is 7. So that's completely actually doable. Like, I don't think Astral Karibo is like a card that you definitively need in the deck. But it is an extender, and when you summon like the card, this can't be destroyed by battle or opponent's card effects, so it can be like useful in some situations. As for Nib, I think like Nib is pretty good in this format. So I do actually prefer this. And I can like cut the Zeus for call by whenever I want, pretty much. Another thing is that the Xyz Unbreakable Barrier is actually very good. Unfortunately, it doesn't destroy, but you can detach two materials to destroy any card on the field. So you can use it, and I did actually like use that with Rhongo in a couple of situations. Like I did play against Paleo, and this actually like did come up and won the duel. And another thing is that I did cut like the 3 sages. I think like they don't actually like do anything, but it's also somewhat of like this is not like a garnet or anything like that, but like you do need to be careful about like the ZWs when you use this, because if you don't actually have a target, you can't activate this in the first place. I was playing Xyz Tactics. Xyz Tactics, the one that like draws every time you summon a Utopia. And then I did cut it. It's actually not bad. It's just that I don't think I have enough room to play that. So if you draw it and you don't actually like have anything else, it can be a bit bricky, because we're also playing like the Eagle. You can cut the Eagle, you don't actually need this. I'm just playing it because I'm on 2 Utopia Rays. Let's see. This is once per turn. There's actually a soft ones per turn, but you can only control 1, so it doesn't matter. So this gives you like trap protection in case you're playing against a trap deck, and then this gives you a extra monster negate. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Eclipse Wounds actually does come up sometimes, and it's pretty good. Yeah, let's hop into some replays. And just before we like do that, I just need to tell you guys that I'm learning the deck as I play. So if we're gonna make a lot of misplays, and we're gonna talk about them. So we see like what's the correct play to do. Actually, before we even like do that, let me just show you the 1-card combos real quick. So you have like this one. So it's just one Dododo Warrior. You set the Onomato Kage, summon it from grave. You can only do that once per turn. And then you go Gaga Girl, detach this, because this is gonna trigger on detach. And then you add these two, you go Utopia, Onomatopoeia. Can't even say that. The names are just horrible. So then you go for coats, sage. You kind of want to put like two level 4 exceeds usually, which is super easy to do, and then you just like overlay them. Add the Ganbara Knight, you overlay them into Future's Exile. This card is so powerful. It's not even like it's a soft once per turn as well. So you can summon multiples. And then you just like put all 4, go Rhongo. And then you're gonna have like 4 other cards in hand. So that's kind of crazy. And then there's a Goblin 1-card combo as well. So actually, I think I showed this last time, but let's just show it again because why not? You go summon Sage with a Utopic Sage. This actually like kind of screwed me over in one of the games because I didn't know it had an effect where like you can only attack with number monsters. So that kind of screwed me over. There's a Paleo game where like I make so many misplays. I'm like multitasking, so I'm not even like paying attention. I just keep misplaying more and more. So we'll go over that when we see it. Okay, and then we go Rhongo. Make sure that like this is for level 4 warriors. So you can't like use, Onomatokage or anything like that. Yeah. So let's hop into some replays. Let's go to this one. This is against Blackwings. So let's see what happens. We have the Pegasus in hand, which sucks. Okay, he DD Crows. But we don't actually need this because we have the Ascension plus Tachyon. And we play 6 of these, like 6 Tachyons, right? Because 3 Ascension and then 3 of the Tachyon. So it can easily like get you into your 1-card combos, and then you have like more extenders. So this deck is like really good in that sense. Only issue is if you get nibbed. We don't really like have an out to nib. You need to just be careful about nib by like keeping an extender in hand, like this, for example, plus anything else you can summon. So, but like as we learn more, like we'll learn how to play around nib properly and like tech in some cards for that if it gets like too prevalent. So we go Utopia Ray, activate the effects. We put the Twin Saber. In this game, we actually don't go for Rhongo because he actually I think I just misplayed in the sense that I probably missed the Rhongo, but again, like I think your end board without Rhongo is also very powerful, so you don't like fully depend on only Rhongo. So we go for Utopia here, summon this, we go Eclipse Twins. So the reason I actually do this is because if, let's say, opponent gets rid of these, okay, this is soft ones per turn, so we have 2 of them. If your opponent gets rid of it, it has Eclipse Twins under it, so Eclipse Twins is gonna trigger, and then it's gonna resummon this. And that's very powerful. Okay, so what do we have here? 2 3500 monsters. This says your opponent monsters cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. And because we have 2, if you guys know the ruling on this, you actually can't declare an attack at all because there's no target, right? This says you can only target this. This says you can only target this. So this also works with the targeting. So it says also your opponent cannot target other cards on the field with card effects, which means you can only target this card. But this says the exact same thing. So you can't target anything on the field at all, not even these 2 cards. And you can't attack either. I think this was game 2 against the Blackwings. And I actually saw that he was playing Blackwings, and he went like Raider Knight, Arc Rebellion. Where's Arc Rebellion? Right here. And then like you swing for game with this. So I actually made this board to play around that. So in addition to like not being able to target or attack, this can take control of a monster and then it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And then this can also do the exact same thing. So we can take control of 2 cards and then they're both indestructible. And then this can target negate something, and then this can negate on resolution. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions, and then we have the Omni negates with this. And then I'm going to count that as a 6th interruption because you can also detach and then pop any card on the field. So 6 interruptions plus full protection on everything. That's very powerful. So I think opponent just can't really do anything. Like he just forfeits because like he knows this is just not beatable with his stuff. Then we just like swing for game here. Easy. Also, your opponent monsters cannot. Okay, in one duel I think I attacked twice. I'm not sure like how that happened. But wait, where is game 3? Did we not play game 3? Okay, I guess we probably didn't. Okay, so what happened here is I was actually like trying to simulate like the format for Genesys where you have 5 cards in hand and like the ruling where like you take away the extra monster zone and stuff. And I put the master rule too, but I forgot to actually draw the card, so I told the opponent that I'm just not gonna use the card. And he was like, sure. You can see like I don't actually like need to use it. This is the 1 card combo. And yeah, and even if like you don't remember the combo, you can literally like pull it up next to you and just like follow the combo. That's what I was doing because I forgot like the exact line, and that happens sometimes. Like this deck can get like very confusing sometimes if you're new to it. Okay, so we summon this, and then we activate the code to resummon this, and then that's format Rhongo plus call by. And then we also have this. So opponent can actually droplets sends 2. He negates this, but this can't be negated. It's unaffected. And then he realizes it's just over. And then where's the game 2s? Did we just like not play game 2s? I literally don't remember. Okay, well, this guy is playing Melodius, which actually Melodius is not even hit, but they do lose out on their Link monster and a couple pendulums, so it does actually hit them. Yeah, that's usually like their end board, I guess. So he has a spell negate with this, or a monster negate. You can't use both. And then I think Eva is playable, right? Where is Eva? Okay, I guess he doesn't play it. And then he can basically like this is just like one of these, and then he can banish up to 2 cards. So let's see what we do. We actually Dark Ruler this, which is very, very powerful. We do actually like get a lot of rulers in our games. So go Goblin, he negates. Fine, we go for the Dododo Warrior line. Resummon the glove. Go Girl. Can Borrow Knights. Then we summon this, and then this can also change the battle position. Summon this. Yep. This becomes a level 4 now. So we go Utopic Sage, we summon the Ascended Sage. And then we get a Search. Now we go for Futures Exile. Okay, and then we just go for a Rhongo so he can't actually summon anything, and then we attack over him. This basically guarantees that he's... Okay, so in here, we actually attack twice, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why we have a second attack. I guess like maybe one of them gave it a second attack. Honestly, I'm not even sure. Can make a second attack because of this. Oh yeah, okay, because of the girl. Makes sense. Yep. Okay. And yeah. There's like a lot of things like yeah, as you can see that you can do, like put Gaga Girl and then like overlay it into this to attack twice, and that card can be actually huge, especially if the opponent is playing Exceeds as well. Actually, wait, does it gain? Yeah, like Exceeds in the opponent's grave, I think. So we actually nib him here just so he uses the effect, but it doesn't actually matter. Just comes back. He was trying to leave main phase. So go Goblin, he ashes. And then he does have the Herald of Orange Light, and then plus this, and we can't target by card effects or destroy by battle. So he uses this on these two, which is, yeah, basically ends our turn here. He has to be wary of Nib though, because he doesn't have pendulums or anything like that, so it's actually very hard for him to OTK, I think. So I can just nib him. Actually, wait, can't he just use the Herald? Yeah, I think he can. I guess the deck doesn't really have that much gas now. So we go Utopia double. I guess he didn't know that we can like summon this. Maybe he thought we can only search. So we actually bait out both of these, and then we detach, so we add something to that hand here. This was a misclick. I actually meant to summon this, but it's not summonable because you need to control like one of these. So I was like, shit. I was only playing one of these, and then I added the second one later. So we go Astral Karibo. That's like where Astral Karibo can like extend here. We do this just to detach and trigger it, and then we go rank up into Utopia Ray. Okay, he's gonna do that to banish these three because he doesn't want me to draw off of this. And then this comes back. So now basically this, even like you don't have to target to negate this because this can also negate. So in case you're like worried he has like another Herald or something, this is gonna keep negating him even on our turn, and it's gonna be really bad for him. Because obviously you can see like we don't actually have any more materials to detach to negate. And the Pegasus just negates him. I actually okay, so accidentally I went Battle Phase, and I shouldn't have done that because when I summon this, I can just choose to destroy this, and then I can summon and I can like attack over them and destroy them by battle. So that's something we should keep in mind for next time. Okay, and then we summon the Gambara Knights, change the battle position because we don't really have anything to summon off that. Okay, we go Gambara Knight, we search, we go Future Zexal, 3k, so we have this to negate, we have Future Zexal, and this is huge right now because of this. So we take control, he goes Thrust into Ostinato, is that Ostinato? Yeah. Mutiny in the Sky goes into this, but we can actually like negate this in the damage step. So this says, I think he tried to attack and then he realized that you can only attack this or something. I don't even know. Does this require you to only control this card? I'm not sure why he did this, but you can only attack this card. So he tries to activate this effect to burn me or something, and then I just negate with the Twin Saber. Yeah, that was very powerful. So this is against Phantom Knights, Burning Abyss. Surprisingly, like, this deck is actually not that bad. Like, you'd think that because Cherubini and what's it called? Rusty, and the Rusty are Link monsters, so they're banned in this format, that this deck would be bad, but it's not actually that bad if you look at it. Look, that's not bad. Like, he has a negate here, he has a negate with this, he can pop with this if I think anything like leaves the field. And yeah, you can probably like play hand traps because I think he told me that he's not actually like the deck doesn't actually cost that much, so he's playing things like Zeus, Typhon, and this. You can play hand traps as well. How many hand traps is he playing? He's playing Droll and Lockbird. He's playing Ogre. He's playing just these two. Okay, you can probably like increase that. So go Illusion Gate. We know this is not going to destroy these in the far left and right because this can't be destroyed and like the Mutiny actually protects them. Then we use this to pop. Okay, so this is actually interesting because for some reason I was able to use this and I'm not sure what fiend I actually have. Let's actually look real quick. So Rock Warrior. Oh, okay. The Astral Karibo is a fiend. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. So we go Astral Utopia, we send just to bait this out. Then we go Onomato Pickup, 7th Tachyon. We still have our normal summon. So we go Goblin, and then Goblin is full combo basically. So we summon the Glove, and then he scoops. And in case he had like something, we actually had Cold Bite in hand for like an Ash or something, Joel maybe. And now let's watch the Paleo game. So I actually played like the Paleo game like really badly. I don't think it's that one. It's like the second game. But like the ending is actually kind of cool. So we go Warrior. Yep, this is basically like our one card combo that I showed earlier. The exact same, except the only difference is we have like Cold Bite and Nib, and the Xyz Unbreakable Barrier. So in this case, because we already have like Rhongo, we can actually just search this. And this is so broken because against this deck, right? This is a trap deck, so it actually doesn't really care about Rhongo because Rhongo is always going to be at 4 mats because we don't have an extra monster zone. Um, so yeah, this is gonna negate like a Daruma cannon because Daruma actually outs this card, which is really annoying. So he goes Needlebug Nest. We don't actually care about that. Now we know he's playing Paleo. I actually play Paleo, so I was really excited to see Paleo here. I accidentally chained this. I should not have done that. I completely forgot about the second effect where like it's like quick effect chain mill, not mill. Is it mill or it like reveals and then like sets? He actually gets another blackjack, so he has to make mill that. So it goes Fiend Griefing, shuffles back my card. Okay, we go for this. He goes Trap Trick. We chain to take control. So I know this is not gonna take control because it's unaffected. The only reason I chained this is because if he has like an effect where it like pops my monster, this is gonna become unaffected by card. Well, it can be destroyed by card effects basically, and then this is unaffected. So that's why I chained it because there's actually no monster that you can really take control of. Chains Woboku, and then we chain Unbreakable Barrier to negate that, and then we can detach 2 to pop the last card, and then we can cook. So this is game 2 that I'm talking about. I actually played horribly here, so let's see what happened. I had like so many win cons. He lets me go first here, which is kind of weird because he's on Paleo. So let's see what happens. We go Utopic Sage, summon Ascended Sage. I think I actually don't go for a Rhongo line. I don't remember. Actually, do I do. Okay. So I go format Rhongo because I can actually further extend here. And then we summon these, and then we go Gaga Gaga Girl. Add the coat, summon coat, and then we can go into our Future's Exile. And then we can actually revive from grave, and then we go into Utopia Double. And then we activate this, we go Utopia Ray. And then we put this. Okay, so in this case, and if this was like in the best case scenario here, I would actually like side in the trap. It's not a trap, it's like trap negates. It's a ZW monster that you can equip. So, and then that would give you like a trap negate for like one of these, and then that'd be like very powerful with what you already have here. Okay, set 5, and then we are forced to detach here with Rhongo. Activates this. I'm okay with this. I don't do anything about that. I'm saving this for if he mills like a what do you call it? The soul that summons from grave. So we equip this. A monster negate doesn't actually do anything. Well, it does if he summons the soul, but aside from that, it's not really doing much. It goes for this. We chain to take control of this set card, and then that is a soul actually. So we attack here. Okay, so this is my misplay right here. So you can notice here like why didn't I attack with Utopia Ray? I literally had lethal. This can't attack directly, and the reason for that is it was summoned with Utopia Double, and I actually didn't know this until that game. It says it can't attack directly, the monster you summoned from this. So this actually sucks, because I literally had lethal. All I had to do was attack with the Utopia Ray, and then swing with Rhongo, and I actually kind of wanted to do that, just because, you get the winning blow with Rhongo, and then I was like, nah, let's just get the 9k hits, and that fucked me over. Because I could have just attacked with Rhongo for 3k and then that's game. So instead, I actually go format Zeus. So that's something you can do, like if your Rhongo runs out, and that's what people used to do back in Master Duel. When you run out of the Rhongo effect, you don't actually keep the unaffected monster. You just overlay a Zeus on top of that. Okay, if you're wondering why I didn't clear him the end phase, and then swing in for lethal with the Sky Thunder, it's because I was actually worried about not the Roma Cannon, the rollback. Rollback would have been kind of bad because of the Elemental Burst. And I was thinking, like, okay, I can just activate this. I can just attack. Then if he has a rollback, he can't actually use it because I don't have any traps, and it's gonna stay here. And then I can use Zeus whenever I want to send the Eclipse Twins, and then Eclipse Twins is gonna revive and attack for game. But I actually choose not to normal summon to play around Daruma Cannon. So you can see, like, I'm not actually changing the battle. No, actually we did change the battle position. That was the next turn, I think. So he flips it face down. I should have normal summoned, but I didn't want to get like locked with the Daruma Cannon. If I normal summoned, I would have won right then and there. So yeah, again, I was not focusing, not paying attention. I was literally multitasking. But like, yeah, we do make a lot of misplays. I think we even give him another turn here. And then he's drawing 2 with the thing, and then I think he mills another rollback. Oh no, he sends it. Okay. I actually didn't know he even like sent it because I was not paying attention. And then we summon this, we activate the Eclipse Winds. He activates to Exceed, and then we just negate that. Attack, he goes Daruma Cannon. We get rid of everything here. We know that this is unaffected, so we get double trigger, and then Eclipse Winds triggers to revive the girl. We get double add. And then we attack over this. He activates the Daruma Cannon. Okay, he can't be destroyed by battle now. So these two are going to stay on the field. We go for this. And then, okay, so we actually don't have much in the extra deck at this point. So that's all we have. But we do have a way to recycle some of our Exceeds. With the Onomato Kage here, we get the Eclipse Winds back, because Eclipse Winds is very powerful. You can just like recycle that as many times as possible, as long as you have like more Onomato Kages to send. I was only playing 1 at that point. So he gets a lot of advantage here, like, because he's drawing 2 every turn because of the spell that like draws, forgot what's called. He pops my face down Zeus here, and then he goes downward, goes into his own Zeus, and then he activates rollback to mill. I don't know why he did this, to be honest. I feel like he should have just saved it. He was trying to mill a rise to full height, I would think. Because he's on 125 health, and like one swing would like destroy him. This is not lethal, so what I was thinking is that I need to bait out the Zeus and the pop with this. So he pops here. You go Astral Kuribo, and then he Zeuses. And then Eclipse Winds triggers. So what we do here is we revive the Utopia, we equip it, and then we activate the effect to negate our own effect, and then go double or nothing, and go 5k for game. That's like the OG win condition. But yeah, that was actually pretty cool. We made so many misplays, but we still won in the end. And yeah, I just want to show like some replays of like the Rhongo. And I think this card is absolutely busted. You guys should definitely be playing that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll catch you in the next one.